Everybody, it's Sticks here. I'm sitting here contemplating what I wanted to do, and I'm not really sure what I want to do. I really don't. I don't really feel like carving for some reason. I just am waiting for the next phase of whatever inspiration I get, I guess. Uh, there are a lot of things I'm kind of thinking about lately. I was just wondering about a lot of things, actually. The whole journey all the way up to carving. If there's some of you out there that never thought that you could carve, maybe I could talk about that a little bit for a video. As all my life, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I don't know what you guys are going through right now, but I'm getting older, so I've been reflecting on a lot of stuff. And a lot of people don't think they can actually do it when they want to wood carve. That's why I started making videos in the first place. And just so you know, everybody has different talents. Everybody does things that are different, and that's all for a reason. I always believed that. I always believed, God gave me certain talents for certain things. And I was always one of those people that found out through my life that I was different. I'm not saying better. I'm just saying we all have our gifts. And I had certain gifts that other people didn't have. And I was always wondering why, So kind of like trying to find your purpose. Heck, nowadays I'm still trying to find my purpose, I think, in a lot of ways. Hopefully it's with these videos and, my channel, and, I'll figure it out someday. But I always had certain things like, when I was younger, I grew up very small. I'm short. I'm 5 foot tall, and that's pretty small for a guy. But I always had other abilities that kind of set me a little bit higher than other people, even though I had that limiting me. You know what I mean? And I believe that was, God-given. And it was for reasons, So, I took martial arts and stuff when I was little, and I ended up excelling in that pretty good. And I ended up saying, I wanted to open a martial arts school, say, I always wanted to have that entrepreneur spirit for some reason. I always had that in me. So everyone, of course, was, oh, you're crazy. You can't make money doing that, this and that. I was never really great at going and doing like everybody else. It's like you couldn't put me in a box. Didn't matter what anybody said. I was going to do what I wanted to do. That was in me, So if you really want to carve, for instance, and people are telling you you're crazy, oh, you can't make money at that, or you're not going to be able to do that, do it. I always decided I was going to do it no matter what other people say. I guess what I'm saying is, don't let other people limit you in who you are. Your value isn't decided on other people and what their version of what they think you should be. You know inside you what you should be. You know inside your heart what God wants you to be. Okay? And that's what you have to go on. And that's where your happiness is. And most of the time, that's where your success is going to be. I really believe that. So if you feel like you can't carve, or you really want to do it, and it's something that is really inspiring you to do, learn as much as you can. Go to every channel you can and learn how to carve, and then do it. And don't listen to the other people or the negative people telling you, poo-pooing your business idea. It doesn't have to be wood carving. It could be, maybe you want to be a gymnast. Heck, you might want to be an entrepreneur of some kind. All right, whatever it is. All right, take that, run with it, pursue it, believe in it, and tell yourself that's what you were meant to do, and go for it, because you have to do what you want to do to be truly happy. That I found out. Now I'm 61 years old, all right, but I've always kind of run to the beat of my own drum, pretty much. And I noticed it ticks a lot of people off. Between family, between friends, between just people that think I'm nuts, But I have found out that over the years, whatever I did share with people, because I love sharing what I learned, okay? Whatever it is your gift is, if that's what you're supposed to do, you do it, and then you share it, right? You never know who you're going to help. I've had people over the years say, oh, wow, you taught me how to wood carve. I lost my job, and I had kids, and I watched your videos, and I learned how to make wood spirits, say, and then I went to the flea market, or I went to a show, and I started realizing this gave me money that I could feed my kids when I wasn't working, and they actually grew bigger than me. They got better than me, maybe, right? But you never know who you're going to help is the point. You never know what is going to happen if you really do something like that and you put it out there into the world with YouTube videos or TikTok channels or whatever it is you do, you know. The point is it always affects somebody, you know, and it'll affect a lot of people more than you think, and hopefully that'll be part of your legacy one day when you're not around, you know. You'll learn that you actually help people. So that's always a plus. That's a good thing. And like I said, I did martial arts, for instance, and nobody believed in it, and I believed in it. I really wanted to do it. I said I was going to have a school, and I wanted to make champions, and finally I did. I went out and I got a school, and, you know, I taught for years, and then I ended up with a bunch of students, a lot of young students too, kids, you know, 6 years old, 10 years old. I ended up with champions, you know, and it was something that I proved to myself, and everybody else just kind of had to look at it and go, oh, well, yeah, you know. So now I'm known for that in my area. I am known for being very good at that and very knowledgeable at that, and nobody doubts that I can do it, or nobody doubts my abilities anymore, you know. So that was just one part of that story. Yeah, but I've also had the same thing with fitness, for instance. I always liked being fit, and I learned a lot of things in the martial arts, so I decided I wanted to help other people get in shape. So I started doing fitness classes in between doing martial arts classes. And I ended up meeting people, and I ended up going into gyms and teaching classes, and, you know, I ended up doing all these different exercises and stuff, and I found out it was really getting people healthy. People were losing weight, they were losing inches, you know, and it turned into this big, huge thing, and everyone was like, well, you're never going to make money doing that. And I made it my business. I said, I got something here. I think I'm just going to focus on this. And it wasn't a real job, but every so a lot of people said, well, you need a real job. You need to do this, you need to do that. And this is before I was wood carving, actually, you know. And then, you know, again, the same thing. Everybody always looked down on it. Everybody, you know, I was the black sheep. I didn't want to go work a regular job because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to help people for some reason. I knew this was going to help people, and it did. Lots of people. I ended up with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of clients, right? And I'm talking people that went from a size. I don't want to talk about sizes, but the thing is, people had lost weight. People had lost 4, 5, 6 dress sizes, okay? A lot of it was women that were in my class, all right? And they realized, wow, these exercises you do, the way you make us breathe, they would come to the class, and I would teach them, pretty much be their personal trainer, and I would coach them one at a time. Even though there was 50 people in the class, I'd make sure I'd walk around to everybody in the class and correct their form and gave them the exercises for 1 hour. I just gave them a workout, and every workout was different, and it was all original exercises that I was actually making up that I knew targeted certain areas, and they all lost weight. They all lost inches. Their backs got fixed. They got healthier. They got off blood pressure medicine. I mean, it was amazing, you know, and that went on for over 20-something years, okay? And like I said, it was just something I wanted to do. And everybody told me, you're crazy. What are you doing? You can't believe in this stuff. You got to go to work. You got to go get a job. You blah, blah, blah. And I made very good money at it doing it for a very long time. All right. So whatever it is my point. And then I got into, I want to wood carve. You know, I always drew as a kid. And I said, wow, I would like to really try wood carving. I saw a wood spirit in a magazine, and I said, wow, that's really different. I would like to learn how to do that. So I just got some tools, had to figure out the tools, of course. Back then, nobody was really teaching about it. And figured it out, scrapped a lot of wood, found out what wood spirits were by searching in the woods, and finally saw one, found it, and started teaching that on YouTube, right? And, you know, pretty much started wood carving, and that went on for so many years, and ended up doing that for my living. Okay, so I'm still to that point where I want to use art in a lot of ways, but I'm at this kind of crossroads right now where I don't know if I want to wood carve, if I want to do martial arts, if I want to go back into fitness, or if I want to retire and still do something, if I want to write books, if I want to do videos. I don't know what I want to do, you know, but it's exciting to think about the future and what I want to do. And I do want to keep the channel going. But right now I'm not set up for all the carving and everything. But I guess this video is about believing in yourself. Believe in yourself because you have gifts that nobody else has. And whatever your gifts are, you're meant to share them with the world. You have them for a reason. Okay. Like I said, I always had different talents. I could draw. Okay. That was meant to do something. I like to work on the computer and make computer art. All right. I've written books. All right. But I'm still always been the black sheep in my family that doesn't do what I'm supposed to do. You know, like between your brothers and sisters and cousins and parents, whatever. They look at me and they go, oh, that guy. You know, he just does what he wants and doesn't listen to anybody. It doesn't matter, you know. Yes, I'm not taking their advice. I don't take their advice anymore. If you get good wisdom from people, that's one thing. But the point is, they'll hold you back more than they'll help you. And it's not out of jealousy. It's out of, you know, they want you to be okay, you know. But they don't understand the way you think because some people are different. I'm just one of those people. Maybe you're one of those people. Maybe you have dreams that nobody else will support. Well, I'm here to tell you, I would definitely support it. You know, if that's really what you have in your heart, I'd encourage you to do it. You know, even if it's just on the side, but start it, do it. Learn, believe that you can do it. And if you really want to learn, you can do it. Trust me, you can do it, right? And once you start it, you're going to realize, wow, I can do it. You know, and that's what I think the whole wood carving thing was for me, was to show other people, you know, if you get this little, you can get a Dremel, you can get a knife, you can get a stick in your yard, and you can make a couple dollars. You know, it's possible. You can do it, and you can improve that, and you can get better at it, you know, and you might make it a whole business. Who knows? So start looking through the videos and start looking at things. If you think it's too hard or you just can't do it, you know, there's always an answer. There's always somebody teaching. Whatever it is you want to do, believe in yourself and do it, okay? Because you'll find you're going to be a lot happier. And I'm looking for the next phase. I'm looking for the next thing I want to carve, you know, or draw, or project, or channel. I don't know. Maybe this one. I'll just keep going on it and start really expanding with the wood carving. But I don't know. I just felt like sharing that for some reason because I'm still looking around. I still have a lot of room I have to clear out. I have to hook up my dust collector again. I have to find all my tools. You know, I've been doing other things for a while and haven't been here. But I do want to encourage everybody that's out there and that does watch this channel. Don't give up if you're really trying to carve. And if it's not carving, maybe carving is just a prelude to something else you want to do. Maybe different types of art, you know. I'd like to start doing different types of art on the channel. Because I do a lot of different things. I do what comes to me, though. I do what I want to do. I don't want to stick with the same things all the time because I get bored, and I know you people do too. I don't want to end up doing the same type of thing that everyone else is doing either, you know. I like to inspire. I like to make people think. But at the same time, I want to do something I enjoy because if I don't enjoy it and I wouldn't want to watch it, I don't think you would either, you know. So we'll see. I'm still here. I'm still muddling around, but I'm in this phase right now. Maybe it's a creative block. Maybe it's a way to level up. I don't know. But whatever it is, it's coming. And when it comes, I'll let you know. Okay? But for now, keep carving. Keep practicing. If you have any questions, definitely email me, you know, or write in the comments of this video. All right? We'll figure out something. Like I said, I'm not quite sure what it is, but something different's coming. That's for sure. So I'll see you again. Hope this video helps you a little bit, if anything, you know. But remember, you're the way you are for a reason. I'm the way I am for a reason. Everybody's different. And that reason is good. If you're different, celebrate it. It's for a reason. See you later. Bye, guys.